why men are burnt out from dating and going their own way. Stay tuned.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before I get started, I want you to watch the entire video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, who is Anthony Spade, the link is in the description. Next, I would not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. All right, today I'm going to be talking about why guys are burnt out from dating and they're just looking to go their own way. All right, this is something that's common, this is something that's going to happen over and over again, and we're going into a world where everyone is going to be loners. All right, most relationships are going to be co-parenting relationships. All right, the man and the woman will have an understanding as to what's going on, but you will have less people that are getting married and less people that are actually moving in with each other, because people are becoming more comfortable on their own. People are becoming more understanding of self. All right, but we're going to break down some tips today as to why men are burnt out from dating. Let's get to it. First, it seems like every woman has a mental problem. Guys nowadays are dating women who are bipolar. Bipolar has become the norm. Bipolar is the new norm, which means that there is no cure for it at all. And the reason why women are so bipolar is because they are being pulled in different directions. Prime example, if you look at like Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club, she appears to be a smart woman during the day on The Breakfast Club. She's around like politics and a lot of those people that own schools, activists. So during the day, she's really smart. But at night, she has a show called Lip Service where they're talking about things that you do in the bedroom, bad things and nasty stuff that thoughts talk about. So you would say like, why does a woman act so educated and she does so many thoughty things? That's what men are facing now, is that women are giving you a personality that they want you they're giving you a personality that they want you to treat you as. It's kind of like, I'm this character, I'm this independent woman, you have to treat me like this. But at the end of the day, women still have to do nasty stuff to get attention just to feel sexy. Because if they write their accomplishments down on their face, no guy is going to want to talk to them. So they're using those accomplishments to have confidence, but they still need to do the thoughty things in order to feel pretty. And a lot of guys are kind of stuck in between trying to figure out like, what is this girl really about? She changes her mind so much that it used to be a time where women mood swings were just mood swings. But nowadays, women mood swings are full-blown personality changes. Next, more men are giving themselves excuses not to date. Like guys that are inside of my car club that we're starting to build up right now, these guys don't really look forward to dating because they enjoy going to work, making their money, and then putting their money into their cars. And they have a passion for cars that it takes their desirement away. See, with everyone being controlled by the simulated world, guys don't value women on a sexual scale anymore because guys have mastered pleasing themselves. All right? The woman that most guys are fantasizing about, all right, is on a different level sexually than any woman in real life. First, in order for you to compete with your virtual reality world, the woman that you meet in real life, you have to already have a connection with her. And a lot of these guys are just giving up. They're just like, why am I wasting the time and the energy for this woman when all I got to do is go to work, get on the grind, chase my dreams, do things that I want to do, and women are just gravitate towards me. So men have absolutely became burnt out with chasing a woman because they would rather chase their dreams. Next, men have lost hope in love. And the reason why men have lost so much hope into love is because they realize how bad they were brainwashed at a younger kid. That's what it is. It's like men don't wake up and be like, oh, I got my heart broke, I'm just gonna hate women like that. 9 times out of 10, a guy's gonna sob over that woman. But nowadays, men know, all right, I go online to get the information. So you come to the man cave, aka the manosphere, and you gain the knowledge. But what causes men to really give up on women is when they realize that the world is set up for you to become a beta simp for a woman. It's set up for you to do that. From the time that you're born, life is set up for you as a man to dedicate your soul into making a woman happy. But the more you put your soul into making a woman happy, the more of your soul she takes from you. The more of your soul that you keep to yourself, the more of her soul you grab from her. That's typically how it goes. It goes on both ways. The only difference is a man can handle women coming for him better than a woman can handle a lot of guys coming for her. That's the difference. Next, men are starting to notice that they're lowering their standards in order to date. So a lot of these guys out here, you don't get the top of the line chick, but you're still trying to date. So now you're getting the falling fruit. What do they call it? The low hanging fruit. That's it. Guys are getting sick of dealing with low hanging fruit. A lot of these girls nowadays, they're not in the gym. They're not working out. They're not eating healthy. They think that the only thing that they have to do is get enough money in order to get plastic surgery. But those who do not get the money to get plastic surgery just ends up being fat and sloppy. So the quality of the average woman has diminished, but the quality of the average man has increased because a lot more men have woken up to life. So now you have a lot more men that are actually on their grind. They're making the money. They're the guy that women actually want the guys to be, but there's still a miscommunication here. The woman that type of guy needs, she's too cocky and arrogant and mentally destruct to even be with. All right? That's one of the main issues here. Next, dating has drained men's energy. Men don't even have the energy to date anymore. They just don't. Like, men don't really want to pursue a woman. It's just more like, all right, you like me if you don't. All right, women actually have to go and pursue a man because it is soul draining for a man to pursue a woman. It's like they're going through so much and they're just doing so much. The relationships that are actually dating now are from people that have known each other their whole life. You don't have too many just blind dates happening or to a lot of internet loves anymore. You just have a lot of single people out there that are going around. And that's because it's so draining for a man to date a woman now. Women can't complain about men now. That's what you have to understand. Women can't really complain about men. They can only complain about the guy that don't want them. Because for the most part, most of these guys out here are soft as drugstore cotton. Which means that women are dominating men left and right. So women can't really complain about a guy. But guys can complain about women because men have became the man that all the women want. The super duper beta nice guy that tells her everything, that treats her nice. But it's just like anything, when you give somebody something that they don't work for, they don't appreciate it. Last but not least, and this is going to be the most important thing. Women are dragging baggage from old relationships into new relationships. They're coming with all the mental baggage, and then they're coming with kids who have baggage. That's what's happening. It's like the guys who want to date are left with baby mamas, low-hanging fruit with mental diseases. But they still have so much desperation that it's kind of like, all right, I'm going to lower my standards and maybe I could save her. Maybe she'll listen to me. It's not working like that. That's what guys are getting sick of. Guys are kind of like, man, we're left with nothing but baby mamas who's coming with nothing but baggage. Now you got to be her psychiatrist. Now you got to be her father. Now you got to be her guidance counselor. Now you got to be her health instructor. You got to take a grown woman who's been on this earth long enough, and you have to reprogram her brain. And in that process of reprogramming her brain, you have to do it delicately. And doing it delicately does nothing but drains your energy. Due to the draining of energy, and due to the fact that most women value is shrinking because they're really at the worst version of themselves, they're not getting better. They're just workaholics, sexaholics that drink a lot of alcohol and smoke a lot of cigarettes. And men are tired of it. They're burnt out from dating, and they would rather go their own way, because you're happier when you have self-understanding. You have goals, you have hobbies, and you have dreams. Based on the conditions that you live in life, it's the only option. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe. Hasta la vista.